Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts, where the Soviets have built a ship, the Narva-class battleship, $5.6 billion, crewed by cadets. Hilarious. It does look quite well armoured. It is not the fastest ship in the world. It also has 6 20-inch guns. I've got to have a look at this thing. I will probably run away from it. As I have a couple of old battle cruisers and a heavy cruiser, and this thing is enormous. I think the battleship I literally just laid down in the last episode might have a chance against this thing, but I mean, you never know. Oh, we're in line abreast. You don't see that very often. The game choosing to... I love that deployment. That's a very aggressive deployment. Right, let's have a look at you. 20-inch Mark IIIs, so pretty nasty guns. Bloody hell, what have you done? Those are some skinny barbettes to put a 20-inch gun on. Cheating. They're very dangerous broadside. Surprised they're in twins. Yeah, not the fastest. Armour is good. Very good. 18 inches. Backed up by layers. Very thick layers. No, this is something that just needs to be torpedoed to death. So, we're going to turn around. Because this is a heavy cruiser, not a light. But interesting to know that it exists. Yes, I would... Really? You guys are going to retreat like that? Oh yeah, we're going to turn into each other. Oh, oh, when you said port, I thought you meant starboard. Oh. Yeah. Any other weaknesses on this thing? 30 kilometer range compares to the 15s of... Yeah, less. So they have a range advantage. High cap, semi-ballistic AP. Interesting. What does their pen table look like? I mean, a 20-inch gun probably doesn't matter. I don't know. If we've got a 16-inch gun, 16-inch belt, you're probably all right. Which one of our ships does. But that's at 190% quality, which we do not have. But this is why speed is very important. Because although this is a very dangerous, very nasty ship that has successfully scared away mine, that's all it's going to be able to do. It can't dictate. It can't dictate the range that a battle is fought at against my ships, even the oldest ships. Yeah, 27 knots is just a little bit too much on the low side for me. Really, once you get modern battleships, you want them to be able to do 30. And we're just going to get out of here. We're just going to leave. Although, I am going to have to think of a way to deal with that battleship. Where is it on the map? Is the next question. We conquered eastern Poland. Because the naval invasion that thing was off to go and join has failed. And I'm off to Vladivostok. Can we actually see it on the map? There it is. Where's it going? The Arabian Sea. Oh, it is heading. It is heading here. They might change their mind with that. Got a destroyer right there. Just get it with the destroyer. Meanwhile, we are invading St. Petersburg. I don't think it can get into the Baltic Sea to help. If we take Vladivostok, I don't think it'll have any ports big enough to take it either. Because it was huge. It was like 100,000 tons. Pretty sure that's their only remaining port that could even support that ship. Oh no, Petropavlovsk could just about do it. Yeah, none of that's gonna work. All right. Well, okay then. I'll just have to wait 26 months. Then I'll get you. Yeah. So obviously a lot of the shipyards are tied up with this stuff. So I'm probably going to refuse orders for a bit. Clear that backlog, because the other thing I'm going to want to be starting to do in about 10 months' time is upgrading to 15-inch. And I'm hoping that by the time the first ship is done, I will have the ability to get Mark 5 15s. Because that would be Mark 5 18s, I mean. Because then she can just have just really nasty guns. And Radar 3, of course, by that point. Oh, look, it's back. Now, this time, I have some extra ships. I have 4 ships. Do I risk it? It is still crewed by cadets. Do I risk it? Oh, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's try and kill this bastard. 20-inch shells are nasty, but yeah, that semi-armor piercing means they're not quite as dangerous as they should be. And this time I have a 4-to-1 advantage in numbers, and he can't attack all 4 ships simultaneously. I think my best bet is maybe not to get super close, but to try and bum rush him a little bit, because I need to get in his range. Let's try and work out actually. So his armor quality is 190. That innermost belt though, that's what worries me. Yeah, we're never going to go through that. We can go through his main belt, but not very easily. We would have to get to like super close range, 8,000 meters. So I don't think we should bother trying to do that. And he's got an 8-inch main deck, which I don't think we can ever go through. So we just want to get in to a range where we're able to shoot. Or maybe actually there is a way. What's extended? 1.8. Yeah, we want to get to about 20,000 meters and fling high explosive shells at him. Try and degrade his ability to fight. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Aspis, as the fastest ship, is probably going to be the one to get to that sort of range first. There we go. Cruisers obviously are more going out as a distraction than anything else. I'm not sure a 9-inch gun's going to do very much. But again, if we look for extended hits here... Our creature's already lost a turret. Nope, nope, it's spinning around. Thought it was out of action, but it's not. Could even get the 5-inch guns involved. And just hit him with shell after shell after shell. Oh my god. And try and overwhelm these poor cadets' ability to deal with the damage, because they do have a minus 31% on their damage control. So I'm just going to try and surprise them and batter the shit out of them. Yeah, look at that. Rudder damage. Nice. It's not going to sink the ship, but that is going to make their life a little difficult. Cause a little bit of flooding. Destroyed a secondary gun. Cause some crew loss. It's a huge crew as well. 5,535 crew. Bloody hell. Yeah, more damage to secondary guns. Don't have torpedoes or anything stupid, do you? No. Yeah, cruisers just keep hitting it. Keep just chipping away at it. Oh, fuck me. That is pants wetting. Oh my god, it tanked it. How? Let's not question such things. Yeah, just constant hits. Keep doing it. Can shoot off a fire director or something like that, I'd appreciate it. Oh, there was a main belt pen, apparently. Damage reduced by the inner belts, but we did actually get a pen there. Pretty nice. I mean, she's broadside on. She sailed in here thinking she was invulnerable and she was just going to smash the crap out of me. But I think they are really suffering. Oh my god! Ha ha! Yes! Screw you! That's the problem with cadets. You don't know that smoking in the magazine is a bad idea. I'll see if I can find out who managed to do that at the end. Oh, ow! Princess again, though, tanking that 20-inch shell like an absolute unit. And they can still fire. Loss of one turret is not. Or one magazine's not taking them out of the fight by any means. Croesus, though, might be wise for you to start edging away a little bit. Don't think they like you. Oh, another one went off! Rear turret is gone. They must have had 3 magazines, because they've still got some going. Obviously the game doesn't model that. I'm just hand waving it. What's the turret armor like? Turret armor's fine, but I think a 15-inch shell probably can go through it at this range. What are we at? 9 kilometers? No, not really. Just poor damage control. And being heavily outnumbered. Adjust positioning for the ships a little bit. Apologies, I know it means jumping around. Yeah, lots of ammo detonations in the secondary magazines, which can end up going into your main magazine. That's what happened to Hood. They might give up. Their crew losses are huge. Come on. Come on, this would be a huge win. A lot of flooding. A lot of crew loss. Wait, 40%? Should have surrendered before now. Surely. Gone. Lovely. We broke it. Very good. Might have been Kreatus getting the ammo debt, although that might be secondaries, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, very hard to tell. Might have been that hit. I think it's this hit from Samos, though. I think Samos the one that blew off that first turret. Well, blow me down with a feather. Can you imagine being the Soviet admiral who's like, yes, we built a 100,000-ton plus ship with 20-inch guns. It's going to be the biggest, baddest, most dangerous battleship in the entire world. And yeah, it gets sunk. And I think the game is so annoyed that it has decided to crash. Meaning I will have to do the battle again. If you've done that game, I'm going to kill you. Oh, it fucking did. And the machine is not happy. Fine. Let's just prove that this is not a fluke. Did I get lucky? If it does it again, I will actually murder it. I had this problem maybe a week ago, where the game was doing this. On return from a battle, it would just not want to go back to the map. I don't know why. It just hangs and then it just explodes. And I was like, oh no, maybe this is a problem with the latest version of Tweaks and Fixes. 3.20. And I was like, hey Duke, I think I've got a and as soon as I wrote that post, it stopped doing it. Right, wait for the cruisers to get into 5-inch range. But I think the capital ships are in the correct range. Switch to armor piercing on your secondaries. again. We're starting to get that damage to tick up. But this time, it's actually hitting. That is a big difference. Right, you're not too bad, you two, but you're not great. I'm going to play this one on slightly faster time acceleration. Hope folks don't mind. Flooding. Certainly angered it. This time it is fighting a bit better. Also having lost any turrets this time. And it's getting hits. This is probably a little bit more accurate for it, to be honest. Right, Samos, you've got a very good angle and a very good broadside. I want you to try some AP for me. A little bit of damage. Fire a mix. That's often a good way of doing it. Did explode again. See, they just love smoking in the magazine. Just their firepower a fair bit. Not completely, but it does hurt them. Trying to wear them down. Ooh. Did a number on Samos there. Again, I don't want to waste any of my ships here. Or risk them. I should say. Oh, that was a good hit. Did a chunk of damage. They are going down. They're going to go down to flooding in a minute. I think there's too much of it now. There we go. Well, that was a bit more costly to me. Several ships took damage that time. It's going to do it again. That's not good. Why is it doing it repeatedly? Can I pull up? Yeah, there's nothing obvious. Apart from this. But I don't know why it's pulling that up as an issue. What is it doing? What's this talking about? Oh dear. Oh, bloody hell. See? It's not fucking consistent. Okay, so I did record the battle. I will have just time accelerated it. Well, proving that it's definitely not a fluke. 3 out of 3 times we sunk it. But unfortunately, the best time, which was the first time, is not canon. That last one was. Don't know why I did that. Yeah, just keep at it, I guess, is my advice if you run into that. I don't know what's causing it. 192. How much have we got here? 98. Oh, a couple of ships have come in for repairs. That means... I'm not allowed to suspend... Ugh. Alright. Aspis, which took a big hit. I'm just going to suspend. repair. That's all fine. I've got so much money, I'm just going to start burning it by trying to expand the shipyard. Yeah, we need another port strike. We need to get Vladivostok smashed. This should only take 2 turns, though, which is good. All right, welcome back. Naval invasions are going on. Most of the fleet is, in fact, the entire fleet is over here. The army was able to finish off the kind of remaining European bits of Russia. Yeah, so we're just about to take Vladivostok. We are on the way to taking North Sakhalin. We're already taking South Sakhalin. We will take Southern Siberia. This ship can then head round to take Eastern Siberia. We can take the Kamchatka Peninsula, and then we will have to, sadly, eliminate the Japanese as well. Just to get more players off the board, because once Russia and Japan are off, then the other two that kind of just need deleting are the US and Italy. And then it'll just be the 3. Greece, Britain, France. France is definitely out ahead. We are doing well. All this extra territory. We are the #1 oil producer, at least. Well, the US is higher, but this is a very weird value because it's oil production per capita, which makes no sense at all. Yeah, but we've got lots of oil. What we don't have is a lot of shipbuilding capacity. We're about 14 months from the Tombasis being finished. Now, the debate I'm having here is, what do I do next? Because I reckon we're about to get the Mark 420. I think we'll have the Mark 518 by about the time the Tombasis finishes. We nearly have Modern 2 armor. So what I'm going to do is, in 2 months, I'm going to start... Oh no, I'm not going to start a refit of the 15-inch ships, because they're not ready to be refitted, because they're all at sea doing stuff. So I'm going to order a second 18-inch armed ship. And then when both of these are done, they will be able to be refitted. Or probably actually when the first one's done, it can be refitted. And then this one can be refitted when it's done. And I will create a copy of the refit to build in the future with the Mark 5 guns. That's what I'll do. Because we're going to need quite a few of them if we're going to take on Britain. Britain has 12 battleships. We only have 7. So we need more. We also need to start deleting these other countries. Welcome back. We are nearly freed up. Russia is gone. Huzzah. We will soon, I think, eliminate Japan as well. How many tons? 44.5. Yeah, I need one more ship over there. 152 will be enough. I don't think Japan has any stuff in random places. They should still just have 3 provinces. Yep. So that will be Russia and Japan gone, which is good. I will then take a tiny little break to get the ships in port and refitted. Some of them will need repairs, but I'm very limited on my shipbuilding cap still. So it's going to be a slow process of refitting. That's probably what's going to end up happening. All right, Japan is gone. Sorry, Japan. Most of the fleet is back in port already. The rest of it is on the way. We're taking a few of the dents out, things like that. But the next episode is going to be refitting all of the 15-inch armed ships. This will be their final refit. I'm not going to bother doing it again. One of our 18-inch armed ships is built. The first one. And would, in real life, currently be undergoing sea trials. We've got a year until the second one's done. But we don't have the 18-inch Mark 5s. That's going to be this tech here. So that'll be fine, because both will probably be finished. We can refit them, copy the refit, and then start on constructing a batch 2, effectively. So before that happens, I want to get all of the 15-inch armed ships through the refit process. And yeah, that is going to be in the next episode, because we have gas turbines, we have diesel 2s, we have radar 3, we have auto loaders 2, we've got modern armor 2, we've got Mark 5 guns for all but the very largest of guns. We basically have everything we could possibly want. But yeah, that will be in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.